The signs I saw for postpartum were essentially lack of energy, uh, not wanting to get up out of the bed, not really having the drive to go forward with the day, just kind of staying in one place and not really moving. And I knew that those were traits that I were not accustomed to seeing from her. And so I said, I need to take a closer look, stay closer, much closer to home, and try to encourage her. But those things, they kind of just came, and I saw it just gradually happening. Getting up early was not getting up. Now is sleeping to 10 a.m. now to in the afternoon. Now you're going back to lay down at 3 o'clock, and not just having the energy. So I saw it and I said, I think the best way for me to deal with this is really just to be there and pitch in where I can.
I watch for postpartum depression in my partner by just staying in communication with her, keeping the communication open. How are you doing? Is there anything that I can get you? Are you and the baby doing fine?
Had done a lot of studying about postpartum, and the one thing that I wanted to do, like I reiterated, I was home for 30 consecutive days, and I tried to relieve my wife for as much as their responsibility as what I could. And while watching the baby, I was definitely able to look after her. And one thing that I wanted to do, a doctor had told me, was to make sure not only are you looking after your wife, but you treat her the same. You continuously making her feel special, because sometimes when the baby comes home, the wife may not feel as special because all the attention is going to the child. So I definitely made a decision to look out for my wife, still let her know how beautiful she was, explain to her, what we're doing, that we're in this together. And to the best of my knowledge, we didn't have any postpartum. She loved the baby, she loved herself, and I was very happy, very happy.
I really did not know that my wife was experiencing postpartum depression until she told me. Because I mean, I used to hear all these different types of stories about what new mothers would go through as it relates to postpartum depression. And initially, I didn't see any of those particular signs from her. But once she told me that, that's what she was experiencing, the biggest thing for me was just to simply be there for her, and just, do whatever was necessary to help her as she was going through postpartum depression.